Did I just see that correctly? I did. Okay, sorry, I just had to make sure that I'm not imagining things. Take and it takes. I take it takes queen e2. Come on. Oh my god. That is why now you resign sometimes. Oh, voila. I didn't even have to make any moves. All right, more disrespect. I'm gonna show. Can I get away with this? It's not checkmate, right? It's not checkmate. Okay, I can still get away with it. Okay, I mean, of course, don't do this at home. Don't move your king like every move. The only problem for my friend is that I'm gonna kill him with queen e5. He just went the wrong way. He got too aggressive pushing the pawns, and because he's like 3,000 points slower rated, he just loses to the right triangle. Of course, he shouldn't feel too bad. The classic streamer Felix Longgel walked in this trick a few times too, out of those e4 e5 openings. Let's go g3 here, and I can just take the knight, and that's game over. I guess it's not 3,000, but still, you get the point. Let's take the knight. Trying to go queen f2. That would be very embarrassing if I actually lost to that. Just take the pawn. I mean, it's actually kind of funny. There's probably some easy way to win there, but I'd rather just take the slow path and not risk anything. Now I'm going to develop my pieces, and I don't care about a couple of pawns here. Let's go bishop g2, knight e2, castle the king. Easy peasy. Get a Skoda Octavia. I don't know what a Skoda Octavia is, you guys. I don't know. I only have a Honda. That's it. The queen h8. Keep it simple. I'll just go here, collect the bishop, and the game. It's Skoda. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what that means. Should be a checkmate somewhere in here. Let's checkmate. Let's keep going. How long is the stream gonna last? Well, we're doing the speed run to start. We will play Arena Kings in probably about 48 minutes. So we'll probably play Arena Kings, and then we'll do more speed run. Probably about a 6-hour-ish stream, probably maybe a little bit less, but we'll see. I'm gonna play. Is this what they call the crab? Isn't this the crab or not? I don't know what they call this. Am I blind? Well, if I was blind, you guys, I wouldn't be able to see chat, I'm pretty sure. So kind of hard to be blind. Let's go e5, collect the knight maybe. Things are Billy Rush for the prime. Come to Dubai. I don't know if there's gonna be a chance for me to go to Dubai, but fun. But I did see there was a tweet this morning about an upcoming chess tournament, maybe returning to I think Qatar, if I'm not mistaken, called the Qatar Masters. They had the tournament a few years ago. So I saw a tweet from Modiaki, a grandmaster from there, this morning, and if that's actually happening, that's pretty hype. Pretty hype if it's happening. Dubai and of course Qatar, or the Emirates and Qatar are not Saudi Arabia, you guys. So if you're gonna be a classic American and think they're all the same, all those countries, you know, same religion, same everything, they actually aren't. So you might want to read up and become a little bit more educated. Anyway, let's take, and I'm gonna play knight g4 here, and we're gonna go from here. So anyway, thank you so much to Most Supreme Juice for the 14 months. I'm just gonna eat the pawn on h2 here. Yeah, it's like I'm starting to sound a little bit like Hassan this morning as well, which I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Hassan was on fire last night. I was actually watching him a little bit during the election stuff. Okay, okay, I'm gonna play like rook h1 checkmate again, classic right triangle. Let's keep going. I mean, it's like cutter, whatever it is. Okay, I'll play f3 again, why not? I took too long to play f3, so he's gonna abort it, right? I took too long to play f3. I took too long. I should have played it immediately, and so now he realized. Yeah, he's gonna board. I knew that was gonna happen right away. Let's keep going. I'm trying to think what else I can do besides wing pawns that are disrespect. I'm not actually sure. Stop him from the 4-move checkmate. Play c6 and d5 here. I sound like Zlatan Ibrahimovic this stream. Wait, what? Really? I mean, I guess Zlatan, he is the guy who says he's just like the best at everything, right? But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he is very cocky, right? He's like the guy who can do like literally everything. Let's play knight f6 and bishop d6. Will I stream tomorrow? I will stream tomorrow. Yes, you guys. I'm gonna play queen b6 to hit the pawn on b2. I'm actually going on vacation on Monday. I'm taking a week, so like this whole like last month or so has been just insane. Too much stuff going on. Like somehow I had to go to Toronto to film stuff, then I had to go play in Iceland, then I go back to Toronto, and I'd planned a vacation maybe like 6 months ago in Hawaii. So so I'll be taking next week off mostly. Thanks so much, Digital Hobo. Thanks so much to who's on first for 6 months. Appreciate it. I'll take the rook with check. I'll just go check. Who cares? Hawaii lover? Yeah, I love Hawaii. It's probably my favorite place to go. But the problem is most of the states, or not states, most of the islands in Hawaii these days, like all those billionaires were able to buy up all that land before their tech prices went down the toilet. So like they seem to own all that land. Like even where I'm going in Hawaii, I think Zuckerberg, he laid off like what 11,000 people this morning and kind of ruined their lives. So he like laid off 11 grand, but he was able to buy a ton of land out there before the stock price went down the toilet. Okay, I can play like queen c1 and bishop b4 next move and should be good. Or I just checkmate. That also works. Let's keep going. Okay, next game. But he said sorry. Actually, I thought it was kind of funny if we're talking about that briefly. It was pretty funny to me that like with Twitter, Elon went and fired what, like half the staff, and somehow Jack Dorsey is apologizing for Elon, which just seemed kind of weird. It's like, no, it's not Elon's fault. It's actually my fault. Like, just bizarre. Anyway, I pushed my pawn all the way down the board here. I'll just take and ruin his pawn structure. Although he's got a lot of development. I've only pushed one pawn, so I could be in trouble. You forget to be disrespectful. I'm just being off the cuff on everything right now, so I thought that kind of is the same thing. Anyway, back to my opponent, however. Let's see. I guess I'll play d5, maybe c5. Oh, it was 13%. It was 11,000 employees, right? I don't know what that was as staff. He's got weakness in the center because he's trying to play this like actually like a grandmaster and play like knight e2, but problem is he is playing against a grandmaster, and so the grandmaster knows what to do, whereas he's not a grandmaster, and pretending just isn't going to work out so well. That's why you don't push the pawns like this unless you know exactly how to play. Okay, good idea, except I just block the check and guard the bishop. Maybe he's also doing a speed run. Yeah, I'm disrespectful. You're funny. I'm trying to. The problem is like it's like when you're like when you play chess professionally, how do I put it? It's like it's such a small world, and like honestly, it's such a small world, and everyone's trying to grind a living, and you know how lucky you are to be making a living as a player. That like you. Did I just see that correctly? I did. Okay, sorry. I just had to make sure that I'm not imagining things. Anyway, as I was saying, like there's so few people who make a living that basically it's hard to be like over the top trash talking. Yeah. I had to make sure that I saw that correctly. Sack it back. No, the doc would never do that, so why should I do that? I'm gonna smother mate him. I mean, I've got D's knights, which are all up in his business too. Like, I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of getting a check. Like, I could play knight f1 or knight d1. No satisfaction. This is not the satisfaction speed run. This is the okay. I'm going to go here. Did he really just try to stop me from smother mating him? I was trying to get a smothered checkmate, but he stopped me. This isn't a smothered checkmate, so okay, I'm gonna go for a different checkmate. Then I'm gonna get a D's Knights checkmate, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna mate him with D's Knights. How do I do this? Okay, there we go. Now we get the smothered checkmate. Kind of. I mean, that's not the traditional one, but it's close enough. Anyway, all right. Maximum disrespect. Let's play the Grob. Although, again, this worked in Title Tuesday, so maybe it's not maximum disrespect. So if I want max, let's go A4 because this is disrespect. Now he's mad, so he's pushing his pawns too quickly. He's very angry about this opening. Malding, yes, malding. What does the 5-time mean? You need to read up on your memes. Okay, let's take with the knight. You should know what 5-time means based off of like the Booker T alone, right? Oh wow, he's actually playing this pretty he's playing this seriously. I might need to focus. I'm gonna castle here. I am the 5-time US champ, right? I am. Not that I care, but I am. Ooh, actually maybe that's a good wait. This is actually kind of scary, weirdly. This is not I'm actually in a touch of trouble here. Let's go E3 though. I mean, I'll win the game, but it's oddly it was kind of scary. Now he just loses, of course. In one move he just ruins his position and he loses because he sucks, but that's just how it goes. Let's take the pawn. Okay, how do I okay, whatever, let's take the pawn. Take the rook, why not? I mean, he takes a pawn. Fancy schmancy, because I get mated, but I mean a 5-time never misses a checkmate, so I just scoot out of the way. I'm ready for the out of context YouTube recaps. Yeah, okay, let's go here. He's playing this pretty well, actually. I gotta give him props. Considering he's completely lost, he's playing this quite well. The only problem, well, as soon as I say that, he immediately forgets it. My regards. Next game, can we see something super disrespectful like promote to 3 queens? Sure. I mean, everybody wants 3 pokies. Okay, let's go bishop d5, collect the pawn on f7, and game over. Not disrespectful enough. True. Okay, just take the pawn, stop any checkmates. Wait, how do I do this? There we go. There should be checkmate. There we go. Let's keep going. Next game. All right, more disrespect. Let's play g4, play h4, take space on the king side. He can play a gambit. I'll take it. I mean, it's almost like a king's gambit, except it's kind of maybe a good king's gambit for him. I'm gonna guard the pawn. I'm playing like it's the 1870s here. Go e4, connect 5, of course. Very strong connect 5. a3 is not disrespectful enough, because I mean I would honestly play a3 in a real game. Am I drunk? No. I would play a3 on move 1 in a real game, which is why I can't really do it, because like I think I played, didn't I play a3 against like Ali Reza or somebody in St. Louis? I mean, maybe I should just you know, embrace full on disrespect for everybody, doesn't matter who they are. But I think Ali Reza actually played, did Ali Reza play a3 on move 1 against Nepo Man? I think he did. This is just gonna be checkmate, by the way. Let's play the sodium attack now. Sodium is still kind of okay. He's just gonna give me the big white center. Surprising. I let's go d4. Big white center, why not? Play knight f3. Let's go d5, and now I just go queen d4, end him because he doesn't have knight c2, which is why you play the sodium attack in the first place, to stop these ideas like knight c2 forks, and that's just game over. Go here, hit the knight, hit the rook, no knight c2 fork. Again, this is why you put the knight on a3, as I said 2 seconds ago, and that's game over. Time to resign. Or he can try to hang a knight, or hang another knight. Yeah, that was not good. Next game, let's see what he's gonna do. Or hang a king. You can always hang your king too. Okay, is he about to abort? He's not gonna play this game. All right, let's keep going. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna play a5, but I need to complement it with a second bad. Let's play c5. Let's play a bad Sicilian here. I put my pawns on a5 and c5, so I just created Swiss cheese. Don't tell me he's gonna... These guys are so bad. He lets me literally get a good French. It's actually turned into like a pretty traditional French, and my pawn on a5 is actually not all that bad here. Very disappointing. Take, I can take the pawn at e5. I can also go queen b6 here. I'm going to hit the pawn at e3, take the pawn at e5. This is all very, very good. I didn't blunder yet. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm blundering with my opening moves. There's a difference though between blundering and showing disrespect. There's a big difference, as you guys know. Big difference. Still waiting for the coveted connect 7 true. Now I'm just giving him more pawns because his king can't castle out of the middle, and he's just going to get checkmated by these knights. Something bad is about to happen to my opponent. Does every country have its own opening? No, you guys. There's no like American opening, or I mean, it's probably because America is so young, unlike the rest of the world, that even though you know we've done so much in so little time, we don't have as long of a history. So like if I think about it, there's a London system, there's like the Scotch gambit, there's the French. Like it's just because you know we are obviously the best, but we are also like the youngest country, kind of, in a way, not literally, but like of like the major ones. So that's why there are no openings. Like chess was kind of played in these countries like India and Persia like 2,000 years ago. English OTH, yeah, there's a Spanish, there's a Gucci piano and the Gucci pianissimo. I said French already. There's no German opening, but there are variants. Like there's a Lasker variation, of course. Emmanuel Lasker, the famous world champion from Germania. You have like what else do you have? You've got the Russian, which is also called the Petrov. Yeah, I mean most other countries have. So there's the Berlin, of course, which I completely forgot about. But yeah, there's a Danish gambit, Latvian gambit. Yeah, most places do, but that's just because okay, let's go b4 this time. Let's play the orangutan. Now I'm going to intentionally play it poorly, so I go bishop b2. It's completely respectable, so I have to make it actually bad. Thank you so much, Dump Trucks, for game for the 10, and Fem Bingle for the 500 bits. I'm going to go a5. Sodium attack is an American opening. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah, you don't have any like American. I think there are American like there is the Marshall. There's the Marshall gambit, like Frank James Marshall, who actually I think there are 2 Marshall gambits that are named after him. So there are those. There probably is something in the King's Gambit because like Paul Morphy was playing that a long time ago. So, but yeah, there aren't really American openings. But that's just because like America, chess was being played in Europe before America existed. Colorado gambit is e4 knight 6 knight f3 f5. That doesn't sound very good though. Let's go here. That's just excuses. Well, no, there's no need for excuses because I mean, hey, look, at the end of the day, we are the greatest country in the world at chess. Like, and we weren't even playing chess 2,000 years ago. We're still better than everyone else. So I mean, you got like Wesley, myself, Fabiano, and like what more needs to be said? All right, I'm gonna go queen a4 here. And take with the knight next move. And let's see. Okay, dude, yeah. Okay, so he takes. I'll just take with the knight here, attack the rook. All kinds of bad stuff is happening to my opponent. Maybe not really. It's probably actually okay here, but it's still scary. Mexican defense is d4 knight f6 c4 knight c6. No, d4 knight f6 c4 knight c6 is called the D's Knights Tango. Let's just go d3. I'm gonna put my bishop here and take the pawn. It's not actually called, it's called the Two Knights Tango, but yeah, it's called the Two Knights Tango, not the D. They should call it the D's Knights Tango, but whatever. Anyway, let's go bishop d2 and bishop a5. Why do I think UK is generally poor at the highest levels of chess? That's an interesting question. You know, if you were to ask me why the UK doesn't have like absolute top world class players, I think it's actually, and this speaks to how like how people are like how they're taught, but I feel like in the UK a lot of the players play gambits for whatever reason. They're fascinated by gambits. Like if you look at Nigel Short or David Howler, a lot of these top British guys, they love gambits. Like Nigel loves playing like the King's Gambit. He loves playing like the Danish. Like there are all these gambits that he likes. Like players like Gawain Jones, David Howell, they also are big fans of this. I mean, Michael Adams, of course, is just a very solid chess player. But I feel like the Brits, for whatever reason, they love gambits. They love playing in that style, and they love playing all this unorthodox stuff. And I think for whatever reason, it doesn't lend itself to like world class play or something like that. I don't know. But that would be my best guess, though, honestly. If you were asking me why. Okay, that's just checkmate. They did invent the 13 colony gambit. Yeah, that was pretty poor. What needs to be said? Pretty poor.